And here we are back for Monday Nitro. Now I've done a little bit of preparation and we've got this show sorted, but it's not long until, less than 2 weeks away, till the next pay-per-view, which is Big Bang 2001, the August pay-per-view. I've got the 9 matches for that card sorted, but obviously if anything happens injury-wise or suspensions or whatever, it'll have to be adapted slightly, but this is for last show in the month of July, and I'm basically putting things in place for the events next month. Jeff Jarrett, Scott Steiner, I would like that feud to end very soon. The plan is to debut Hulk Hogan on the next show, and to have Hulk Hogan and Scott Steiner as the main event at Big Bang. That is the plan. And then we've got existing feuds here. Chris Kanyon, Mike Awesome, that will be for US title. Goldberg, Lash LeRoux. I don't think I'll have that on the card, but this is basically to keep Goldberg happy and to basically push Lash LeRoux to the top. But I have got plans for them. I won't reveal everything just yet, but for feuds at the moment, we've got Totally Buff, Perfect Event, Dustin Rhodes, Sean O'Haire, New Jack, Shane Douglas, and DDP, Sid Vicious. I think especially DDP, Sid Vicious needs to end. It's not gone down too well, but it is what it is. I think Sid will do okay from it, but DDP seems to have really rocketed down to the bottom of the card. So let's get to this show. We've got Chavo Guerrero beating Jamie Noble in the opener. Totally Buff being interviewed after they lost their tag titles on the last show in a 4-way match. Chronic are going to beat Jim Duggan and Terry Funk. An angle here just to keep Nash relevant. He's going to call out Rey Mysterio Jr. and they are going to have a match next time on Thunder. Sid Vicious is going to beat DDP yet again. Interview with Chris Kanyon to hot up his feud with Mike Awesome. Kurt Hennig, his third win in a row since returning to WCW, and he's going to beat the Cat this time. Then there's an angle, another stalker angle, but this time New Jack catches Shane Douglas and beats him up. So got a bit of a stalker angle going here between these two, and it ties in nicely with factions that are a part of the Filthy Animals and the Rat Pack. A random tag match here. Goldberg and Sean O'Haire are going to beat Lash LeRoux and Dustin Rhodes. Immediately after that, Lash LeRoux is going to sneak attack on Goldberg very sneakily after being beaten here. And then for the main event, Jeff Jarrett is going to beat Scott Steiner, but it is by disqualification, so Scott Steiner is still the champion. Let's see how the show went, and a fantastic open. Jamie Noble is really coming into his own now, and I'm pleased about that. He's a good worker. Buff Bagwell, Lex Luger, they gain from this, which is very pleasing. Chronic Sexy Freaks, I don't think I expected it to ever do any better than that. Rey Mysterio gained overness from this, 82%. That's a very good score for that. DDP Sid Vicious, not gone down too well. DDP even puts his feet up on the second rope to add insult to injury. 1, 2, 3. Cheating from Sid, as if he needs to cheat to beat DDP. It's basically to save DDP's face. There we go. Chris Kanyon backstage, that's good. Kurt Hennig for Cat, that's his best showing so far. So in his first 2 matches, Hennig beat I can't even remember now. He beat Lex Luger, DDP, and then Lex Luger. Now he's beaten the Cat. New Jack, here we go. He's gained overness from this. He's walking backstage when he suddenly stops and looks around. He walks over and looks behind some crates. He suddenly ducks just in time to avoid a chair shot to the head. New Jack grabs the mystery attacker and drags him out from hiding. It's Shane Douglas, who New Jack beats to the floor. Shane Douglas manages to get free and runs off, leaving New Jack looking on in anger. Fantastic feud. That is a really good score for that match. A random tag match, 77% overall. Even though Goldberg was sluggish for quality, was for a match that he's involved in was really quite good. And there we go. I'm liking this feud. Goldberg, Lash LeRoux. It's going to do Lash LeRoux so much good, and it's got to lift Goldberg's morale up, surely. Jeff Jarrett, Scott Steiner, brilliant. World titles gained image. And 76%. We are on a winner. The ratings are hotting up, and Hulk Hogan has not even made his debut yet. So let's have a look. 5.81. That's a good, solid rating. Not really any news. Let's have a look. Unhappy workers. Nash, has he actually gone down to 13%? That's crazy. But Goldberg has gone up, and I'm so glad that I didn't release Goldberg in the first place. You know, probably a mistake re-signing Rey Mysterio, and I hope I can get Nash back up there. I think it'll take a little bit. Anyway, personal assistant. Mike Sanders' contract is coming to an end. Let's give Mike Sanders a new contract. For 2 months, 80 grand a month. Up to 88. Let's make a new offer. There we go. And there we are for 1st of August 2001. So you know what our next video is going to be? It's going to be an overview, or a review rather, of the month of July to see how it's gone. So I'll leave this video there, and I'll see you next time.